entertain the 7-0 Watertown Cyclones. And the Potsdam Sandstoners would like nothing better than to take home a win in this contest and host the Class A championship next week. The Watertown Cyclones, they feel the same way. If they win, they will host the Class A championship game. Up for grabs here, well, basically this. The two conferences in the NAC, the two #1 teams will meet to decide who will win the overall championship in the NAC today of the regular season. And it looks as if the Potsdam Sandstoners have won the toss. They will receive. And the Cyclones will defend the goal to our left. Sandstoners the goal to our right. Sandstoners wearing their blue home jerseys with the orange trim. The Cyclones, the purple with a white trim. Their white jerseys with a purple trim, I should say. And the kick is away. And we are underway. James Osgood. And Sandstoners will begin play at their own 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Today's game on Edwards Production Sports is sponsored in part by Agway Energy Products in Canton, by Davidson Car Companies of Watertown, by University Orthopedic and Sports Medicine of Potsdam, by Road Brothers of Potsdam, by Klopman's Furniture and Appliance, Messina and Ogdensburg, by John Harvey's Gasoline Alley in Malone, by AAA St. Lawrence, and by the Shania Twin Performance. 1st and 10 Sandstoners at their own 26. And apparently the officials are looking to find out what is going on with the clock. Apparently the clock not starting on the kickoff, and they continue to take a look at it. So the Sandstoners huddle up, and we'll get ready for that first play of the game. As we mentioned, the Sandstoners coming into this game with a 6-1 record. The Cyclones at 7-0. And 8-0 overall. Two of the stingiest defenses in the NAC. 1st and 10, Sandstoners. And it goes up the middle. Sandstoners are noted for that little reverse in the backfield, and it has paid off big for them this season. As we watched them against the Messina Red Raiders last week, moved the ball well up and down the field. Ball across the 31-yard line will be 2nd down and 5 for the Sandstoners. Dan Chin at quarterback for the Sandstoners. What a week he had last week. Pitch comes back. Chad Carista on the carry. And Carista picking up a few more. So that'll be 3rd down and about 3. Chin the handoff. And again the reverse. There's Osgood. Osgood may be off to the races. And just catching up to him in time, Stefan Latulis. And Latulis may have saved a touchdown there, but on the reverse, Osgood. Downfield. And is hauled down at about the Cyclone 11-yard line. And the Sandstoners are in business at the 11. A huge gain. And we saw them do this last week, too. First down for the Sandstoners, and find a big gaping hole is number 23, Chris Chase. And Chase down close to the goal line. It'll be second down and goal. Ball at the Cyclone 3-yard line, so Potsdam on the move early here. Just underway in this first quarter. And a measurement here. It looked like Sandstormers picked up that first down, but apparently now they're just shy of it, so it will be second down. Chase had one thing in mind, though. I think he was looking for pay dirt. Just short on the first down. Ball at the 3-yard line. Chin, a handoff up the middle, Chase into a crowd, and the Cyclones have him bottled up. As we mentioned, we have the two stingiest defenses in the NAC. Cyclones have allowed 97 points scored against them on the season, but Potsdam has only allowed 63. And the Sandstoners, it looks like, have called a timeout. So, breaking the action with 9:49 left to play in the first quarter. Back after this.
The worst thing about heating system repairs is not knowing what it's going to cost.
With Agway Energy products, that's not a problem. If your heating system is broken, we'll check it out, tell you up front what needs to be repaired, and
At quarterback for the Sandstoners, third down. And again, a big defensive play by the Cyclones. They've got Chase stacked up. And in fact, Chris may have lost a yard on the play, and it will be fourth down for the Sandstoners. So a fired up defense so far has held the Stoners. Potsdam elects to go for it on fourth down. And the handoff up the middle, Osgood, touchdown. James Osgood on the touchdown, and I've got an interesting story for you about last week on that. Jesse Howe was hurt in the early going of the ball game last week, and James Osgood switched jerseys. So Osgood was wearing number 44 last week, and we called him Jesse Howe, so apologies both ways on that. Sandstoners will go for two. Chin wants to put it up in the air, and he overthrows Osgood in the end zone. And good coverage by the Cyclones in the end zone, but the Sandstoners strike first here with 9:04 remaining to play in the first quarter. And the score, Potsdam 6 and the Watertown Cyclones nothing. Well, Woody's General Store and the Salvation Army proudly presents Shania Twain, a tribute to Shania Twain featuring Donna Huber. So the Stoners get set to kick it away. And a line drive kick up the middle. Cyclones wondering what to do with it for a minute there. Walker picks it up but had no place to go. Good coverage downfield by the special teams of the Sandstoners. And Watertown will get the ball at the Cyclone 26-yard line, and that is where they'll begin first and 10 with 8:59 left to play here in the first quarter. Big ball game for both of these teams. bragging rights in the NAC and also to see who gets home field advantage in the Class A championship game. 1st and 10, Cyclones. Segru has it, is looking downfield, wants to put it up, and look out. Mike LaMarche in on the tackle for the Sandstoners. He'll get credit for the sack. And LaMarche not giving up on Segru as good coverage downfield. And Dave had no place to put it. And was finally ridden out of bounds by Mike LaMarche. So the Cyclones find themselves going in the wrong direction. 2nd down at about 20. From the Cyclone 18. Segru gives the ball up the middle. On the move. Jason Brown. And Brown gets back a lot of the yardage that was lost on the sack. And now it will be 3rd down and about 4 for another 1st down. Ball at the Cyclone 33-yard line. 6-0 to score. Sandstoners on top. Segru at quarterback. And the hard snap count by Dave Segru draws the Sandstoners offside. And that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it may be enough for a 1st down. We'll wait and see. And that's exactly what will happen. So, Dave Segru with a hard snap count. And the whole front line of the Sandstoners picked up. And Cyclones will pick up a 1st down. Ball at the Cyclone 38-yard line. Segru wants to put it up in the air. Ball intended for Chris Hagman. He was unable to come up with it. Good coverage by the Sandstoners downfield. James Osgood on the coverage. And it'll be 2nd down. So the Cyclones call a timeout. They want to talk this one over as looks like Coach Kevin Brown headed out there. So we've got a break in the action with 6:54 left to play in the 1st. Sandstoners on top, 6-0. Back with more.
University Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Association is a diversified
pitch comes back. Brown. Jason Brown finding some room. Called down by Dan Chin, I believe, number 20 for the Potsdam Sandstoners, but the Cyclones pick up another 1st down, and they'll move the chains again. Special thanks going out to Athletic Director here at Potsdam, Joe Stark, and all of his people. Thank them for all their help during the week, getting things coordinated to put us in here. Of course, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors, because without them, this wouldn't be possible. 1st and 10, Cyclones at their own 48. Handoff up the middle, gain of about 2 on the play. LaMarche in on the tackle. Dave Oslin on the carry for the Watertown Cyclones. Both teams with potent offenses and defenses this season. We mentioned to you about the defense. The offense this season, the Cyclones have scored 225 points against their opponent. Sandstormers, 178. I believe they were 2nd in the Nicholas Conference in scoring overall. 2nd down and 6.